guys, welcome back to my channel Humpty Dumpty 2. I hope you all are doing well. Now the fall season is here and I hope everyone who's here in Canada is really enjoying the autumn season. It's really beautiful. The color of the trees turns yellow, green, red and it becomes so pretty. And also if you haven't tried pumpkin spice latte, this is a flavor that comes only during the autumn season, do try it out. Now coming to the topic of the video, guys, in today's video I will be talking about what are the things that you should do after giving birth to a baby in Canada. Now you know already that my son Kabir, he was born in Canada and I have full-on experience everything that we did once he was born. By the way, I also created a video sharing my maternity experience. If you want to watch that video, I'll put the link in description box. You can go and check that out. I've explained everything about how my experience was here in Canada, starting from my checkups, because I landed here when I was 33 weeks pregnant, my ultrasounds, doctor visits, and then final baby birth process. So in today's video, I will be covering all the things which are actually mandatory and are supposed to be done once the baby is born. And let's get started with the video. Before that, let me share the agenda with you. Number one will be getting health card for the baby. Next, I will talk about 5-in-1 newborn bundle. Here I will talk about registration of the baby, birth certificate, SIN number, childcare benefits, and RESP program. Well, I plan to create more videos on all things babies in Canada. For that, you will have to stay tuned to my channel. Do click the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you don't miss any video from me. Now, let's get started with number one, health card for the baby. So guys, form for health card for the baby is submitted at the hospital itself. So medical staff will give you a form. You're supposed to fill out that form. And once you fill in that form, they will submit it and they will give you a small slip, which is bottom part of the form, where the temporary health card number of the baby will be there, right? And you have to save that number with yourself because permanent health card number takes time to be delivered to your address and it typically takes 6 to 8 weeks. But temporary health card number is important because once the baby is born, you have to get a pediatrician assigned to your baby, right? Either through a family doctor or maybe you reach out to pediatricians directly. And number one thing the doctor asks for is the health card number. So that's why it's very important. And remember, you will not be charged any fee for applying for health card. It's absolutely free. Now, next important thing that you need to do is you have to register your child with the government of Ontario, because that was the province where my child was born. If you are in any other province, you will have to get your baby registered. So you have to do it within 30 days of the birth of the baby, and you can do it like either two of the ways, either online or you can even do it through mail, that is offline. Okay, here I will be talking about 5-in-1 newborn bundle, which is an easy, efficient and a very smooth way to register your baby digitally. But make sure to register your baby through 5-in-1 newborn bundle. You have to finalize the name of the baby. It should be ready with you. This 5-in-1 newborn bundle is a 10-step online process and it covers birth registration, birth certificate for the baby, application for SIN number, then Canada Care Benefits program, and then last is getting information related to RESP. It's actually a straightforward form and it doesn't take a lot of time to fill it up all. You just need a few hours, that's it. A link to that form I'll leave in the description box. You can check it out, take a look at the form and get acquainted with the 5-in-1 newborn bundle. So number one, newborn registration. So this registration can be done in two ways. Number one, statement of live birth form completed by parents and submitted to Service Ontario within 30 days of birth. And second is notice of live birth form, which is completed by qualified medical staff and offered to Service Ontario. Second, let's talk about who can register the birth online. So the baby has to be 12 months old. A baby has to be born in that province to which you're applying. Then a baby's birth has not been registered before. Of course, you will do registration only once, right? Now let's talk about details that you should keep handy with you when you start filling the form and you start registering your baby. Number one is baby's date of birth. Then you will need baby's name and parental information. Example, parent's name, date of birth and place of birth. Then name of the hospital or birthing center. The name of the person who delivered the baby. It could be the doctor, nurse practitioner, midwife, or any other. Next is the baby's weight, which is mentioned in the hospital record. You will get that after your child's birth. Next is length of the pregnancy in weeks. So this is all about newborn registration. It's a pretty straightforward process. Once you click on that link that I've shared in the description box, you will see a form opens up. You just fill in the details quickly. It doesn't take a lot of time, just a few minutes. Now after this, I will be talking about birth certificate for the baby. So there are two types of birth certificates which are provided by Government of Ontario here, but one is like most recommended. I will tell you why. I myself have opted for that. I'll tell you why, and it's gonna be a tip for you guys. So guys, you can apply for birth certificate only after you've registered your baby. So make sure registration is done, and then only we move to next step, which is birth certificate, right? So birth certificate application is done in two ways. Details asked in the certificate are quite similar, but let's look at in detail what are those two types of birth certificates. So number one is a short form where no details about the parents are asked. Second is long form where parents details are asked, and in fact nationality at birth is also asked for parents. So you have to provide a lot of details when you go for long form. Now, long form is the most preferred way of applying a birth certificate for the baby because it helps in establishing parents' relationship with the baby, and it comes handy when you apply for baby's Canadian passport. And if you are from India, parents are from India, and you wish to apply for OCI, that is Overseas Citizen of India, then you really need to produce long form birth certificate only. So that's the reason people prefer for long form birth certificate. Even I applied a long form for my baby. If we talk about timeline, it takes 6 to 8 weeks to get the birth certificate mailed to your address. Fees for both the forms, short and long, is same. It's $25. Also guys, I will be sharing more information on how you can apply for baby's Canadian passport, how you can apply for OCI for your baby in separate videos. So make sure you're tuned to my channel, you are subscribed so that you don't miss any video. Next in line is SIN number. So guys, this is the most crucial identification number for anyone who lives here in Canada, be it you are a PR or a Canadian citizen. So it is mandatory that you apply for SIN number, and you're supposed to have the SIN number. It is not supposed to be shared with everyone. It's like a secret number. Only at particular places you're supposed to produce this number, right? Now, all the information that you will fill in 5-in-1 newborn bundle, the same information will flow in, and it will help in your SIN application. So you don't have to provide any extra information here. Once you check that 5-in-1 newborn bundle form, right, you will see when it comes to SIN, the same information will flow. Now, the timeline for SIN is 6 to 8 weeks, and it's absolutely free. You don't have to pay any fee to get this number. This SIN number will be directly mailed to your address, the address that you provided while filling your form online. Next, let's talk about Canada Child Benefits, also called as CCB. Now, Canada offers child benefits at provincial and federal level. So, your newborn application for federal and provincial levels is covered under 5-in-1 newborn bundle itself. Now, here the CCB benefit that you get for your child depends on the family's net income, right? If both the parents of the child are working, so that the entire income for both mother and father, both the parents will be considered, and on the basis of that, childcare benefit will be decided for the baby. If one of them is working, then accordingly, right, it's family's net income. Now, whatever income you declare in your 5-in-1 newborn bundle form, the same information flows and it is sent to CRA, that is Canada Revenue Agency. Now, on the basis of your net family income, CRA will decide, okay, how much CCB are you eligible for. If I talk about like maximum benefit that people get is, I think, $600 if I remember correctly. And by chance, if you miss to declare the CCB for the baby within first 30 days of your baby's birth, or like within 60 days you go and apply for CCB, you will receive all the money. It comes on pro rata basis from the baby's birth date. The processing time for CCB actually varies on the financial institution you operate with, that is your bank. Now, the final point under 5-in-1 newborn bundle is RESP, which is Registered Education Savings Plan for your child. RESP actually helps parents to start saving and planning for the newborn's higher education from the day they are born. It is a very good program that is provided by Government of Canada, and I really like it myself because in the hustle of taking care of the baby, raising a child, you sometimes miss out on this. So here you really take out some money, keep it aside, and it keeps on growing based on how you invest it, etc. It goes into detail on how RESP works, but you can have separate funds for your baby, and you can take out these funds once your baby is 17 or 18 years older. So this money will come very handy to you once your baby starts his or her higher education. Now, this RESP service is completely optional. It purely depends on the parents whether they want to opt for it or no. If you ask me, you should definitely apply for this service. You should definitely go ahead and open an RESP account for your baby, because whatever amount you put in that RESP account for your baby every year, even Government of Canada adds some value to that. So it's your money plus Government of Canada's money that goes into that account every year, and it gets invested. There are various different types of programs that run under that. Depends on you how you want to invest, whether low risk, medium risk, high risk. That completely depends on you. Because it's baby's money, I would not say go ahead and go for high risk investment for that money. You can offer low or medium risk, like safe bets, right? Because it eventually is your baby's money. So whatever you make from that money, it will be going in your it will be going for your baby's higher education, and that amount is going to be a good amount, 17 years or down 18 years from the day of the birth of your baby, right? So guys, these are the points I wanted to cover in today's video. If you're planning to have your baby here, or your baby is coming into this world soon, and he or she will be born here in Canada, then these points are going to be very, very helpful for you, because you have to do them like within 30 days of the birth of the baby, right? Like I already said. Well, if you found this video informative and helpful, do give it a like. And if you want to see more videos on Canada, or I can say life from a new immigrant's perspective, then you can always hit the subscribe button, the bell icon next to that. This will help you stay tuned to my channel, and you will get notification of all my videos. So it's been like more than a year that we are here in Canada. Yeah, I think 15-16 months already, and I'm sharing everything that we are learning here on this channel. So the idea behind this channel is sharing life in Canada from a new immigrant's lens. So do subscribe to support my channel, guys. I'll be ending the video now. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, you take care. Goodbye.